Okay? You have got to forgive yourself. There's a wise teacher, and he's back in the Bible, and his name's Jesus. So when you ask for forgiveness, and let's just say maybe you don't believe in Jesus, but you believe in something more and a universal truth. Because Jesus is universal. Buddha's universal. Whatever it is you believe, let's just use it universal. Okay? In that old book, it talks about forgiveness. And once you ask for forgiveness, he remembers no more. The universe remembers no more. Okay? So you did that. But who remembers? You do. So you beat yourself up. You take your stick and you kick your ass. Again and again and again and again. Because you don't believe that you were forgiven. See, you can believe whatever you want. You can believe that you're forgiven, or you can believe that you're forgiven, or you can believe that you're not. And us crazy little human beings and our minds and our thoughts that come through our head that always beat on us and tell us, oh, you did that, but you're not forgiven. Do you believe that, or do you believe the truth? And the truth lays right here. Okay? That's in your subconscious, and you have that truth. You have a power inside of you that loves you so much. And that is the truth that lays deep inside of you and your soul. The truth is, if you ask for forgiveness, you're forgiven. It's remembered no more. But the choice you have is to keep doing that, keep beating yourself up, keep living right here, and not doing anything different. You'll get your ass kicked. And it's actually you who's kicking your ass. I did it for a lot of years. And I don't care what age you are, wherever. I'm 58, going on 59. I learned it late, but it's never too late. And I hope there's a younger generation watching this, because you can end it early and be where you want to be early. I chose to keep taking the ass kisses. I chose not to listen. I chose not to believe in my truth. See, I was a doormat. I allowed everybody around me to dictate what I did. No more. I dictate my life. You should dictate your life, because it's an individual journey. And we've talked about the individual journey all the time. Right? But the idea of this accelerate your best life, and to accelerate your best life, I believe you have got to sort through emotions. Whatever those emotions are here in your past have got to be flipped to positives. See, I call this all negative. So how you speak to yourself, and that's rule number 1 as we go through the videos, to speak only good things to yourself. You may ask, oh, that ain't true. Is it? It is true. Whatever you tell yourself is truth. It's either here or it's here. You tell yourself you're a piece of shit, that you don't dare to do anything, or you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm going to tell you you're right. You're right. But here's the flip side of that. If you tell yourself I can have this, I can create this in my mind, it's mine, I asked for it, you're right. The juggernaut is, how do I change my emotions from this to this? How do I do that? Write that down. How do I change to a vision of my future versus my past? And these are the simple, simple, simple things you have got to learn to do. Meditate. Take time for you. This is self-care. And a question I'm going to ask you, and I challenge you to write this down. Do I care for me? That's a hard question to answer. Because it's so much easier to love and care for other people and not take the time to love and care for yourself. But that's bass-ackwards. And it's not selfish, I promise you. I thought it was selfish at first. That was my head always telling me that. And people would tell me, oh, you're selfish. You're selfish. So what? I don't care what they say. It's not selfish for me to love me. Because what I come to realize is if everybody else was gone and I was the only person here, it's only me. Now what? It's about you. You've got to love and care for yourself. We're blessed to have relationships. We're blessed that it's not just us alone. But we have to track it alone to identify and find out who we truly are as people. Who are you? Who am I? You've got to ask that question. Who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? These are all good questions to self-author your life, right? Because what I know, and I'll help you kind of answer what it is, and it's just up to you to believe it. I believe you're an unlimited human being. There is good in you. You can make a difference in the life, but in lives, you can love and care for others. But first, you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to learn to love and care for you before you can love and care for others. You have just got to. And that starts with self-care. This may be a 5 to 10 year journey to get to that point, but at least if you're progressing, you're winning. Okay? I believe it's a 2 to 5 year plan to get into here. Okay? And have all the abundance you'd ever need. See, this is abundance here. This is lack down here. So self-evaluate yourself. Is your thoughts always lack, not enough? Or are they abundant? I have everything I need. Are you noticing the flowers as you're walking down the roads? Are you noticing the love and care that people have for you? Are you noticing the love and care that you have for yourself? See, it's called, but this accountability eventually becomes awareness. And that's where you want to be. You want to be aware, because a lot of the times right here in this world, we've got blinders on. And I had blinders on for a whole lot. But thankfully, I knew that wasn't who I was. That I dug and I dug and I did. I read, I meditated, I read more, meditated. Started working on myself, started taking care of myself. And was it hard? Holy hell, it's hard. But it's worth it, I promise. Just identifying. What your head tells you is not always true, but what your heart tells you is true. So all these good changing your thinking, transferring your thoughts to a feeling of good and love and care, your trajectory changes, okay? And that's what you want to do. And you can shift the trajectory just like that. We're right here right now. All this is, you in this moment where you are. You have your past, you got your vision of the future. So you either step back this way, or you're stepping here. But if you did this a while, and you're stepping here, but you end up taking a step back, it's okay. Learn. It's all about learning. You'll identify what you want, and you'll also identify what you don't want. And that's what you want to do. You want to identify what you want, and you want to identify what you don't want. And this is an individual deal. If you're happy here, and this is what you want, live it. But there's something more. This is chaos. This isn't joy. This is lack. Over here, you're going to find joy. And it's going to be crazy because this is comfort. To transition out of this, you've got to get uncomfortable. And find ways to stay uncomfortable, because uncomfortable, as weird as it sounds, brings joy. Because you're a problem solver. You're solving problems to get where you want, right? You're stepping. But self-care. The biggest part of accelerating your best life from your past to your future is taking care of you. You are important. You are unlimited. You can have and do whatever you want to do. Don't allow anybody to take anything from you. Your dream, never. Your beliefs, never. It's you. But you have to identify what it is, and you have got to focus more on this versus focusing on this. Most people are always here and focus back there because, oh, that happened to me, this happened to me, this is what's going to keep happening. And it's all on how you talk to yourself and speak to yourself. So what about, I am this. I'm a good human being. That's what this is about. It's becoming a good human being, full of love and care and joy. Because once you love and care for yourself, it's simple to pull somebody up, to give them a hand up and help them see different. See what I'm doing here, I'm just hoping that this ripple effects. As you learn it, you share it. As you learn it, you share it. We're creating a community of folks and people like you, great people, unlimited human beings. Okay? But the steps are meditate. Okay? You want to get your spiritual life in order. You want to get your mental and emotional in order. You want to get your physical in order. Because without your physical, what good is it? You're blessed with a physical body, most of us. Some aren't. But the ones that aren't, I see a smile on their face. I was at the gym today. A guy asked me a question. He was in a wheelchair. Had a big smile on his face. Could you do this for me? I was so excited that he asked me. Because he's at the gym and you're not. He's doing the work. That's the beautiful thing. But I honestly believe this meditation, 30 minutes a day. I do an hour, hour and a half a day because I get my thoughts right. I create my day in my mind. And my days run wonderful. If I miss my meditation, how I speak to myself, my days are not as good as they are when I do that. But your meditation will help your spiritual life. It will help your mental and your emotional. The gym will help your physical. Take a half an hour walk every day. We got to do these actions day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. Meditate day in, day out. Use your meditation for your spiritual. Find truth within yourself, right? The truth is right here. The truth is in you. What is your truth? Do you know? You're going to find out if you hang with us. You're going to do great things because you're unlimited. You're going to start thinking unlimited thoughts versus limited. It's going to come to you. Okay? But just remember, you created where you are. Be accountable for it. Ask for forgiveness. And let's start stepping forward to our vision of our future. This is exciting to me. This works. And it's simple. It's actually easy on paper, but we make it damn hard because of our thoughts. Change our thoughts. It's easy. Use the word simple. Is meditating simple? It really is. Is reading 15 minutes a day simple? Is taking a walk for a half hour, enjoying nature, and just being with nature, sorting your thoughts, feeling the love and care of the person that loves and cares so much for you, that lives inside of you? You deserve to feel that love. I promise you deserve to feel that love. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. Don't let anybody tell you elsewise. You may be telling yourself, well, I did this, I did that, I did that. Nobody's going to love me. That's a lie. That's a fetching lie because of your thoughts. Change that thought. Everybody loves me. I love me. God loves me. Universe loves me. That is the truth. Okay? Thank you for joining me this week. It's just been awesome. And I get so passionate and fired up and excited, and I just hope I'm been able to reach inside of you and just pull that out of you for you to at least search, to help you think different. Okay? But just thinking with no action will not progress you to this. You've got to take action. You've got to read 15 minutes a day. You've got to meditate 15 minutes a day. You got to take time for yourself every day. You got to focus and imagine, what would my life be like? What is my life like? And then you change whatever that vision and that movie in your mind is. It's right here, right now. I already have it. And the belief gets deeper. The belief gets deeper. Then you take one more step. Something happens here, and you keep progressing forward to this. Okay? You find that you have more joy. You find that you have more money. Most people need more money, especially in the economy today. But you can create that. Okay? You can have that. But you got to believe you can have it. Serve others, love others, care for others. But first, love and care for yourself. Thank you for joining me this week on Accelerate Your Best Life. I'm Tom Worth. Zach Bradley at mustachemedia.com. He does the videos. He uploads them on YouTube, and I'm just so thankful for him. And please like and share if you got a nugget out of this. We want to touch people. We need subscribers. I pray that you subscribe. I hope this helps you. Know that I love and care for you, and I want you to win. Join us on another episode next week, but there's plenty back in the back that you can watch and rewatch and do. Because remember, things listened to repeatedly, things read repeatedly, become knowledge. And once you know, you know. And you do what it takes to step, day in, day out, consistently. I love you guys. Thanks for joining us here to Accelerate Your Best Life.